Local history is the study of the history of a relatively small geographic area, typically a specific settlement, parish or county. English local history came to the fore with the antiquarians of the 19th century and was particularly emphasized by the creation of the Victoria County History series in England. Its establishment as a formal academic discipline is usually credited to W. G. Hoskins, who also popularized the subject with his book The Making of the English Landscape. History of English local history. There is incidental material in the writings of Bede which can be used for local history, although he wrote a national rather than local history. During the late medieval, travel writers such as John Leland frequently visited and described local antiquities, although once again, these writers did not set out to write local history. The Tudor period saw the publication of national gazetteers that frequently contained brief local histories. The 18th century saw the emergence of county historians such as Nichols and Morand, who were arguably the first local historians. These writers took an interest in subjects that are currently unfashionable, but often contain important details which can be used by a modern local historian. The 19th century saw the widespread publication of parish histories, often written by the local minister. In 1899, the Victoria County History Project began to provide a sound academic basis for local history. The early 20th century saw individuals in universities with job titles related to local history, but the first department of local history was established at Leicester in 1947. Interest in local history expanded in the second half of the 20th century, both in numbers and scope. Contemporary researchers gather the conclusions from a wide range of academic disciplines. Researching local history. Local history research, like that of family history, is accessible to people without prior historical training or experience. This is because the very nature of local history is such that starting points are always available locally. An intelligent lay researcher can learn the necessary skills as they research. Archivists and societies can provide advice, encouragement, and information. Formal courses of study are also widely available. Many local historians are non-specialists whose enthusiasm for history and have applied this to their area. Most local history researchers follow a process in which they start from the basic facts offered by the available evidence, make a more detailed analysis of that evidence to explore its implications, and then put that analysis in its wider temporal and geographical context. Some take a more theoretical approach, starting from a hypothesis which they seek to demonstrate or disprove through evidence.